Hey there, everybody. Sorry for the delay. Yeah, let's see, yeah, but I think we're here now, and let's make some stuff. Let's see. All right, so let's just close all that. Okay, so source. Yeah, so I think let's you're finally early. Well, I appreciate you stopping by. The Okay, so we are going to get some of this going. Okay, all right, so these are the different. For anyone just stopping by here, or who just needs a refresh, basically the plan is now that we have the basic data structures done, for at least the appearance, we are going through and um, we're translating the different player stuff. Okay, so let me. So let So right now we're basically going to start with, okay, so Sanctuary City. So open that up. I have a copy of my old legacy data, and so we're running that through there, and then after we finish that, I think it would be nice. Okay, so where is the character data? All right, so it's shared, player data, character data. Also, I'm just going to move these out and wait for child character. Okay, so we're just going to remove all of those. Okay. All right. Nice. Player data util. Let's see. Yeah, so we're just moving these out to hopefully get. I appreciate it, Joy. I really want to give the customization the attention it deserves and really build it out for y'all. Um, Man, waiting for these textures to load takes forever. I really wish Roblox would allow me to cache them on my machine. Like this is something that's specifically a Roblox thing because it's basically streaming everything in every time you re-enter. It's annoying. But yeah, so we have all these different textures. Let's get all of this loaded in. Where'd my mouse go? There it is. Okay, I was like, that's worrying. Okay, so get humanoid root part, new character, nice. So from there, character data, identity data. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this. Okay, so then we're going to go over to the server where encoding items. All right, test.story. Okay, so for IV in iPairs data dot I don't know. local function load identity, identity data. Let's actually get the should get that loaded. So import sub sub shared player data, character data, child identity data. Okay, so identity data, and we're also going to just add in player data while we are at it. Okay, so now identity data, so load identity should add like I'm definitely open to SCAR accessories. It's mostly just finding the right assets for it and the right way to implement it. Like, should it be a texture? Should it be a mesh? How do we make it work with face things? It's mostly just that stuff. But yeah, no, I'm definitely down with you know having all that. Okay, so load identity, character, pivot to CF, identity data, build. Okay, so load identity, print data. So this is legacy data. Yeah, so I mean so far, like in terms of new options, it's really just whatever, like basically any Roblox created accessory or texture, like that is something which we should be able to use. So it's mostly just what looks good. Like if you see an accessory that looks good and doesn't, we're probably going to move away from stuff like the wings for now. But beyond that, so load identity. But we'll see. I want to keep the wings in there. I just want to look good. I want to animate them. So load identity. So local player data equals legacy data dot convert legacy data. Okay, so now player data exists. And so for I character data in I pairs, characters do for J identity in I pairs character data that identities do load identity local index equals 0 plus equals 1 load identity identity data. Okay, so uh, offset equals maybe like 5. Yep, yeah, no, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff. You should be excited. We're finally getting into the meat of the character stuff. Okay, so yeah, the CJ, do you think you'll be able to put hoods on the alleys? Yeah, no, just whomever. Like, I'm taking out a lot of the restrictions around how you dress your character. So yeah, we're going to try to make this pretty simple for the most part. So character data, identity data, load identity. Of course, Dakota. I appreciate you stopping by. Yeah, the Okay, so I think that should be good. Local function load user data. Um, Index equals 0, and then times user index times character offset. Index times character offset. But yeah, so plus equals 1. All right. I think now if we check this out, why is he yelling at me? Um, yeah, let's get that from. Oh wait, yeah, that's on me. Okay, yeah, this is what I get for not thinking too much during the refactor. Uh, so let's just get this running and see what it looks like. Okay, legacy data. So local. Um, okay, so humanoid. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was putting a limit on how many suits. A local suit count per user equals 5 per user. Identity render limit per user is 5. Um, if index is over 5, then break end. If index is over 5, then break end. Perfect. Okay, that should work. Okay, so let's close that and that and that, and just render some characters. Okay, seems that, okay, so player data, okay, print, okay, so let's just see where we're getting lost. Okay, oh, we just hadn't even connected, that's why. I was like, why aren't my changes showing up? Because I didn't connect. Okay, now let's see how this looks. It looks like missing transfer data, mount, 381. Okay, so 381 is erroring. If not transfer data, then warn. Okay, so okay, let's see. Does this look good? Okay, so now all of that should run a lot smoother. Okay, let's see. Okay, so it looks like we're missing a lot of the stuff. So okay, so let's. Okay, so it seems that we have some work to do. All right. Um, okay, so test story. So let's just do identity. Hey, I appreciate the compliments, y'all. Really, it's just, it's if you spent enough time in one area, hopefully you'll get better at it over time. Um, and that's just the case here. I promise you, I am no like genius programmer. I just, 20 or not 20. How old am I? 14 years of experience. Um, why is this yelling at me? Okay. Let's actually render the identity stuff. So data, so build. Okay. So name string, story string. Okay. So let's um, backstory equals known origins, unknown origins. How about, let's see. What am I doing right now? So right now uh, I'm basically taking all of the information that composes a character suit, and I'm trying to character find first. All right, so wait for child, humanoid 10. Um, I'm basically taking all the information in the old save data and converting it to the new format, which is easier to work with. And this is part of the new format that I've been writing up. It's a bit verbose in the sense that like there's a lot of text, but I think it'll scale pretty well for the most part. It's just actually going through and being responsible with stuff. Display name is equal to data.name, humanoid. Let's see what else. If run, okay, let's do run service. Services, import service, run service. If run service is studio, then humanoid.name equals data.name. Okay, nice. Compression util. What else is there? So then I guess, oh yeah, no, yeah, eventually, well, hey, I just keep at it. At the end of the day, I don't think anyone should try to be me specifically. Just go with what feels like a good fit for you. And that is really the best advice I can offer. Um, because I tell you, there's not another developer on the planet who I could do a better job as than me. I can I can be the best me available. I couldn't be the best Riparian one. I couldn't be the best Stickmaster Luke. I couldn't be the best Quinty. I couldn't be the best of any of them. but I can be the best CJ Oyer. So that's my specialty. Okay, so set backstory, util. Okay, so that's so appearance data. Wait for child, character data, player data. Okay, so shared. With shared player data. Import local identity data. Yeah, no, I really like the more cyberpunk inspired vibes of Super Hero Life 3 as well. I think that's a good fit. Let's see. Lights. I could have sworn I turned these on earlier. Okay. It's like I remember thinking to myself, like, ah, yes, now my lights will be on during stream. I always forget. Okay, so character data, player data, and so all this stuff I'm writing out right now is because, in theory, once I finish setting all this different stuff, uh, so character, so identity, um, okay, so now we're also gonna do import child, parents, okay, util dot identity dot appearance equals that, and so that should slide together pretty well. Um, but util, okay, so util identity dot information. Let's see, information data. Yeah, so what we're doing here, so we're going to store all of this stuff together cleanly. Okay, so information data was function, so util.identity dot information. Let's see. I should go another layer down. Like identity dot luau, you know? Um, yeah, so I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. Hey there, Chill. Thank you for stopping by. Hey there, Wolf. How's it going? Let's see. So, CJ, will we be able to size certain parts of the suit like mask and suit editor? Maybe if it looks good. I'm not necessarily opposed to it, but it has to look good for me to commit to that. Um, we might end up adding that functionality, but the system should be flexible enough that if later on we change our minds, we should be able to do it. It's just because it's usually a lot easier to add something later than to remove it later. Because that way, you know, you don't have to go through and fix everyone's data, and the people who ended up using it the old way aren't upset at you. So, yeah, export type information data, identity information data. Okay, so where is the okay? So information data, that name, identity data, that information name. Okay, set backstory, then backstory. So set backstory. Yay! Will you be able to size certain? Oh, I already answered that. Sorry about that. But yeah. So now I think. Okay. So now let's go back to the server over here, um, and then we can change this to player data util, which would be handy. Okay. So that identity. No, it should be dot character dot identity. Okay, so let me go through and fix that. Okay, so local. Okay, so util dot character. Okay, all right, nice. Okay, so now we can do it like this. So character dot identity dot information dot set name. Or no, I guess wait, this one's the appearance. So this would be dot identity dot appearance. What is it? Is this skin color? So this would be set um, body dot set skin color. Yay! Awesome. It's a longer call, but you know we got to be more specific when you have this much complexity available. So, but yeah, let's okay. So let's also do so identity information set name legacy identity data. Um, a legacy identity data name. Okay, nice. Okay, now set backstory, backstory, or nil. Um, okay, I'm going to make it so that the set backstory stuff supports a. Okay, so we're going to have it. So we're going to have a default name, local name equals unspecified, unknown, local default backstory equals uns, unknown origins. All right, and then we can replace this. Okay, so default name. Okay, and so then we can have this be backstory or default backstory, name or default name. So this allows for us to For the different characters that don't necessarily that never had their name specified, I can actually just deal with that immediately. So that way we can just have it. So if you set it to nil, it doesn't cause an error, and that will be nice. Okay, so let's also just make a random string.pack encoding pattern version. Okay, so version index. Oh wait, I need to do it here. Move this one up. Okay, we're also going to make it. We're going to build in the serialization part. So we want this to get. Will we be able to make the characters like Hulk and be able to size them? So sizing is something that's currently built in. We just have to enable it. But I'm not going to worry too much about that until we have all this stuff done. So local identity data. So local. Let me actually just copy over because I had some good logic for this. Okay, so now, so local encoded name. Oh, actually, it's not even encoded. Name, backstory, data. Okay, so let's actually be a little bit smarter with this. So local encoded name equals if data.name equals the default one, then we're not going to take a bunch of we're not going to take up a bunch of space with a bunch of default names, because especially with backstories, like default backstory, then so this should save us a bit of space. Okay, so if name encoded backstory. Okay, so that name equals if encoded name equals default name, then we're going to go with, just going to go with the default name. Or no, we have to actually just make it an empty string. So then it becomes default name. Else, we're going to go with the name. And so this is how we can encoded backstory, default backstory, encoded backstory. So this should lead to some pretty solid stuff. Okay, so let's just go with that. And the encoding pattern should be BSS. Yay! All right, so that should be good. Accessory, util, server. Okay, so now with that, we should have the names all set. Let's see what these characters look like. Okay, so where did that go? Okay. Why is it not working very well? Okay, so humanoid. Where's the humanoid at? Wait, do these not have humanoids? Hold up. Okay, so replicated storage, bodies. Okay, no, these do have humanoids. And then when I load them in, the humanoid disappears. So confused. Where am I deleting that? Because it shouldn't error if there's. Where would it possibly be? having issues with that. Will you be using the block avatars like in the original? I'm not sure yet. I have it set up to allow for different avatars. But for now, like I don't like the original block ones that much. I know that there's some nostalgia for them, but I think we can do better. I'm not saying we're going to make like Arthro or anything. It's still going to be very much a Roblox look, but I don't know. I think that they have a lot of weird proportions issues that just are not ideal. Um, like it's hard to make a world that fits those characters that looks normal. So legacy, accessory data, asset util, so pseudo enum. Why is it not loading it? Okay, so identity data, so build, information decode, encode, build. Made a mistake there. Let's see. Identity data, decode. Why is that? I'm really struggling to figure out why the heck the humanoid would be gone. That seems odd. So set backstory, name, transfer data, secret identity, add identity, add identity. Like this should. Data some information. So it should not only should it this, but it okay, so information data build. Humanoid. Like it should error if there's not a humanoid. Oh wait, but I'm renaming the humanoid itself. Is that what's going on? Is there just like a thing called their name somewhere that's like that humanoid? Okay, so that might be it. I think it's because I renamed it. That's what caused the trouble. Humanoid display name. Okay, let's try this again. All right, beautiful. Okay, so now we actually have character names. Okay, so this is cool guy, Edekai. Okay, so we're gonna start actually dressing them up soon. Um, gotta load all of that. So on the server side, okay, let's start by, so if clothing. Uh, okay, so local asset ID number, local metadata is unknown. Okay, so I'm just going to call this transfer value. If transfer value, then data equals if type of transfer value equals number, then transfer value else nil. And equals if number equals nil, and transfer value, then transfer value else nil. Okay, so if let's check some stuff. So let's just start with the hats, the hair. Okay, we're gonna go with hair. So if the subcategory, if legacy data dot subcategory is equal to, okay, so if cosmetics, so is it cosmetics? Cosmetics and then hair. So if hair then equals hair, then let's see what else. So then we'll have it check for the name. If asset ID, then we are going to add the hair with this. So where's, okay, so player data util dot character dot identity dot appearance dot hair add so we have to go with legacy item data. So identity data. Okay, I think I might have goofed. I think that maybe we should have just made this one an identity level one on so let's go to appearance and name this one identity. Going to change. Okay, so we're going to have that util equals, we're going to name that to appearance instead. Appearance, okay, we'll go identity dot appearance and local identity is equal to that. And we'll return identity. And we're going to spell appearance, right? Okay. Duh. Appearance. Okay, so now we're going to take this stuff from before, put it in here. So identity dot blah. And we're going to have to bring over these two. Identity data, export type, identity equals export type, information data equals information data, that information data. Okay, and appearance, information. It's nice. It's all nice. Import child identity. Let's just save that. So I don't know. Okay, so util.character.identity equals identity. Yay. Yeah, no, yeah. Now y'all can be sure that I'm not Superman. Because if I had my glasses on, I could have been anybody, you know? Let's see. Identity, appearance, hair, add. Okay, and I need to change this to be an appearance data thing instead of a, okay, so appearance, so data should be Okay, so identity data, so data, data. Beautiful. Okay, so we're just going to go through and just swap these out with the identity data. The identity data. Why is it so hard for me to speak today? Okay, and that appearance. So now we can just do it like that and save ourselves some complexities later on. Because realistically, um, we're not going to have, uh, just like a lot of, we're not going to have multiple appearances necessarily for a single identity. Oh, shoot. Should we? Yeah, we should. Okay. Dang, well, that makes that makes this a headache. Okay. Yeah, because we want to have appearances, because we want to be able to have like, different outfits or like, character styling. I think that'd be cool. So appearances, uh, oh, I is equal to 10 appearances, appearance data, next integer. Okay. So identity data, appearance data. Okay, so appearance. Hmm. Okay, so I'm going to move this down to appearance data. I should move that all the way down to body data, honestly. New rig. Um, import shared humanoid util. Okay. And that, so data, body type, let's go up to here. Character style, bring that to the body data area. And that should hopefully, no wait, I'm silly. Identity should have, I think, different multiple outfits. Oh, but no, multiple. Um, let's just see how it works, okay? Because being able to have like multiple identities that are variations of the same one would be quite nice. Um, hey there, the real Dragon King. Are we ever going to get houses? Um, definitely apartments. Houses are kind of a suburban thing, and I'm not sure that that makes sense for a game with that's on a tiny island with a city, you know? Appearance data. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so appearance data, that's identity data, appearances. So that works. All right. No, identity, no. I should have just kept it as a single one. Okay. Um, okay, I'm changing my mind. Appearance, there should be a single one of these. Let's see, I'm just gonna go through. Uh, let's see, go and just undo the different things. Okay, so let's see. Outfit, hair, scalp, outfit, accessory data, identity data, appearance data, identity data. Da, da, da. Okay, we're just doing single appearance for single identity. We're keeping this simple. Um, okay, so identity data. Does that look good? And now, so now we just have to go with the identity data dot. Okay, so asset ID, location, scalp. Okay, let's use a pseudo enum for that. Import. Do we not have pseudo enum loaded here? Import shared pseudo enum. I appreciate you liking the stream, man. Every little bit helps. Um, location dot scalp. Okay, what else do we need to add? Color, material. Okay, so then we have to do legacy data item dot color primary or color3 dot new material. Okay, so I think this will work. Okay, so let's try doing that. And this should, unless I mess something up, lead to, it should lead to them having hair. Let's try that. I messed something up. Oh well. Okay, so why didn't it add hair? Manga hero hair. Missing transfer data, manga hero. Is it cosmetic or cosmetics? Let's try it again. Okay, so hair, cosmetics, hair, shaggy hair. Okay, cosmetics, hair, shaggy hair. So that exists. Why is it angry at me? It's not missing it. Transfer data, so conversions, category, subcategory name. Conversions, cosmetics, hair. It's not equal to nil. Just gonna check, see if there's like any weird spaces or anything. Subcategory, name equals value, transfer value. Okay. Cosmetics, eyes, cosmetics, hair, manga hero hair is equal to nil. Why? Okay, so cosmetics. Am I like spelling something wrong? Okay. Local transfer category equals assert transfer category unsupported category legacy data that category. All right, so transfer, we can have transfer subcategory. And we'll check to see if that's missing. Then transfer value should be pretty easy. Yeah, I'm so confused because we're literally looking at the code. You can see that it should be going pretty cleanly down this pipeline. Let's see, hmm, they never see me without my glasses. Yeah, no, I usually don't wear contacts for the last, couple months, but I sometimes it's just, when you have the time, it's nice. Yeah, I'm trying to take better care of myself. I feel like contact lenses are a good part of that. It's been a stressful year, moving all over the place, but things are finally settling down. Um, let's see. Are we getting new cars? Maybe we'll probably get new vehicles, but the first commitment is just to getting the old ones over. Yeah, hey there, Caro. How's it going? Thank you for stopping by. Okay. All right. So now I'm going to go crazy. Okay. So, okay. There's going to be a lot of prints, but I'm going to lose my mind. It's going to be a stupid typo. I can feel it. This is the most like clearly stupid. Basically, the more confusing a problem is for the most part, the stupider the cause. Because that's why you miss it. Because you assume cosmetics, beautiful hair. Okay. Cosmetics, those are spelled the same. Hair, those are spelled the same. Beautiful hair is spelled the same. Am I like setting transfer value to nil somewhere or something? If transfer value is not equal to nil, like where, like literally what could be happening here? There it is. Look at it. Okay, I found it. I found the stupid thing. I'm using legacy identity data instead of legacy item data. That's painful. That is painful. Hurts. But I figured it out. Yeah, I was correct. Very stupid. Okay. Okay, but hopefully. Okay, yeah, we have hair back. Nice, nice. Curious. Is this yeah, we're getting some of the hairs back, but we need to set the color for the material, I guess. Player data util dot character identity appearance hair. Um, okay, we need to have it player data util identity. So add hair. Um, Texture type equals pseudoenum dot texture type. Okay. Um, Hair data set. Let's go to the hair data itself. Um, Character data, hair data, appearance, body, head, hair. Okay. Build, set color, set material. Okay. So set texture type, set texture type. Um, okay. So actually, that's literally just stored here. So in that case, just literally need to do texture type equals pseudonym texture type, and then data texture type is equal to texture type. Yeah, nothing too crazy. The reason we don't want to do this, we want to do this in this script is because later on, if we end up changing how we apply these things, we want to have all that logic in the same spot. So yeah. Um, so utility, so identity, set. Okay, so legacy data dot color dot primary or Okay, beautiful. So sudo enum.texture type. Um, Monocolor. Well, let's do bright monocolor. And then we're going to go to the identity util where we added this and have it set the texture type. Set asset ID, set texture type. Okay, so if texture type, then we set the texture type, but only if it exists. Okay, so this should keep things relatively simple. And sudo enum. Okay, so now let's give this a shot. See if we have the ah. Sorry, Itchy. We're gonna have to remove you from the chat. We want to keep the usernames, a little more family related. Let's see. It's funny how the hide user on this channel and add as a moderator button are right next to each other, like one misclick away. Yeah. Let's see. Uh, okay. I mean, I wouldn't be worried. It's not like the end of the world or anything, but thank you for bringing it up. I hopefully fixed that. Okay, so it looks like that. Okay, so we have cool guy. Okay, let's go with brightest monocolor. And also, I want to load them up higher. So let's just do 60, I guess. Um, Yay! Where is? Okay, here they are. Okay, so we have these loading in. Nice. Okay. So private servers they're not getting transferred so much as I mean, since private servers don't necessarily last for the same amount of time, those ones probably will not be transferred. Um, I mean, in terms of worried about online dating, I don't think it's something to worry about, but it is something to avoid. Like, I just don't interact with them, report them, don't deal with them. Like, I think that's probably the best way to navigate all that. I don't think knowing that people try to date each other is necessarily too traumatic, but it's still not something you want to encourage on Roblox. At least for the average game. I know they're working on aging things up. Uh, Asset ID. It's interesting. They say like how many bytes there are in the thing. What else? How come some of them will have like byte remarks, but some of them don't? Okay. Um, well, I think it's because it's when it has like the programmatic stuff. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, I mean, like I understand. Well, if I'm not gonna like everyone, younger when they're growing up, they want to date. It's just not something you want to encourage as the developer because you know not everyone behaves. But like for the most part, it's not like I won't hold it against you or anything. It's just something you shouldn't do. You know. We might get better about enforcing things later. It's just right now I'm pretty hands off because I don't know. I just like making games. I don't like thinking about them once they're made. But yeah, the okay, let's see. So data is equal to known. If asset ID, then so what else do we have? Uh, but yeah. So let's actually work on some of the clothing stuffs. Um, my user is CJ Oyer. The rest of you should not feel like you have to answer. Um, okay, so we have glasses. Okay, did we transfer the glasses over? So we have hair in there. What about clothing? What clothing categories? Okay, so we can support hats right now. So if clothing, if category, so category is hats, then player data util dot character dot identity dot appearance dot accessory. Okay, looks like it's time to add more functionality to identity util. So appearance, body, hair, accessory. Okay. Let's just go with the basic. Okay, so accessory, add asset ID, texture, accessory data. Okay, so where's that? So let's just add some of the stuff here. Where did accessory data go? Appearance data. There it is. Okay, accessory data, function. Okay, we really don't have any helper methods here right now. So let's just texture type. Okay, so texture type is that. Why specifically did we get these different okay, but yeah, I guess so we're gonna have to just create it from these things. Okay, so head data, hair data. Let's just copy over the various these various functions and add them over to accessory. Okay, accessory data dot from location. Let's see. Accessory data. attachment type from attachment type. Will this game be getting future add-on updates, more accessible later on, or will it be a finished game? It should be getting updates. The goal of this is to make the game easier to work on. Right now, it really isn't that easy for me to work with, unfortunately. Let's see. So where are outfit assets even being stored right now? Okay, so that's the issue. So we don't need, I don't know what the point of the attachment type was, but I don't see it anymore. Okay, so local index data. So asset index and index. What else? Set asset data, set texture, set material, set color. I think that's got to be it, right? Okay, so texture type. So by removing attachment data, we did cause a few issues. But nothing too crazy, hopefully. Let's see. We'll just delete that from sudo enum. Let's just actually comment it out. It might end up be useful again somewhat. Let's see. So accessory data, that looks okay. Gotcha. Okay, so we need to have an accessory data add. I guess outfit data would be all of that. Function, so outfit data, add accessory data, let's see, accessory data. Let me just check how head data did it earlier. So head data, add hair. Let's see. Outfit data, so add accessory, head data. I mean, like, is there accessories? data.accessory. So I guess just like table.insert it, and then data.accessories, and then just return it. Okay, so then that's pretty easy. Um, so, so we're going to use outfit data, appearance, outfit. Okay, so from there, let's see, hair data. So now accessory data, set color, accessory data, color, or accessory data, set material. What did location end up doing? Did it end up doing anything? But I think beyond that stuff is pretty good. Okay, so accessory add. All right, beautiful. Accessory appearance.accessory. Identity data. Let's see. The asset ID. So I guess if asset ID, then actually, well, we shouldn't do an if because it should have an asset ID if it's here. So assert asset ID, add asset ID for I guess what would this be for? Okay, so that asset ID. Okay, so then we have to do texture type. So let's see, sudo enum texture type, brightest monocolor. Color is equal to legacy item data color or color3.new. Oh no, that didn't change it. Why is it angry at me? Oh, it's because it got to be primary. Legacy item data dot. Yeah, I think that should be pretty much it. So now let's give this a try, see if it gives the hats. Oh, it's angry at me. No asset index for blah. Okay, so no asset index for blah, which would be cap. Okay, so we're gonna have to, so I think next time we will get to work on this. I'm feeling pretty tired today. Tiring week, but I'm gonna pause stream right now. And next time we will figure out what that error means if I haven't done it off stream. But yeah, so far, we're getting the translation pipeline working. Hopefully, going to get these characters translated over. So basically, every single one of these assets is going to get converted. So we have to go through them one at a time and just make sure that works. But yeah, thank you all very much. Let's see. Uh, Began porting assets. Yeah, so let's just save that. And no better feeling than a big commit. Well, I guess, yeah. Though when you're on a team, you should usually make them smaller than that. Yeah, but yeah, thank you all very much. Um, we probably will not be able to do every part once because that sounds like a glitch. So no, sorry. But yeah, I will talk to y'all later. And thank you again for stopping by the stream. Peace.